Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to the Disky channel. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Disky Chat podcast. But yeah, we're happy people. Happy people are back. Orlando Pirates are back, guys. Wow, wow, wow. What a wonderful game to watch, and what a wonderful result to finish off the season with a 4-0 throbbing. But if you were, you remember when I actually posted my prediction video, I did say I don't see Pirates losing there. I don't see Pirates struggling against the Amazulu, and Amazulu had nothing to really play for. And there it was just about the players going there, expressing themselves, and having a good time and finishing off the league on a high note. And this is what Pirates actually done. But before we talk about all of that, guys, like I said, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the subscription bell, on the notification bell for more of any updates and us to be notified whenever I drop a new episode. Get to it. So, yes, it was the final match. Everything said and done, pretty little feet. It's all done. Uh, so, guys, I'm having some sepia. So look, for me, what did we expect? What did we expect? But remember when I told you in terms of the lineup, the only surprise that I saw is that this time Umunyane is back. Finally, Ujose has decided to listen to our cries, and he actually stuck to look. If it's like sometimes if things make sense, you bought a player to be a right back, then let him be a right back. Finish. Let him be a right back. Tatumako mbeka corner. It's nice. So they had Usbisi Numako and Umteto. Umteto babambile kahle lapha emuva. So that was pretty nice to see. And they were playing a 3-4-3. As I've said, the usual the usual formation that they used to play. Erasmus was introduced. We saw the young Ratomo, Ratomo introduced, and also Unhlonja as well. Like I predicted, it wasn't really much of a surprise because, as we know, the technical team is preparing for the final. So it's all to play for. And for them, like I said, they're playing their cards close to their chest. So when we look at what's going to happen, the kind of players that we should be introduced or who is going to be in the final lineup is still a mystery. But for me, they were introducing new players because you're obviously refreshing the squad and also giving the other players a rest, saving them for the final. So it's good planning for them. That's what I'm saying. You could see Pirates winning another cup this season, which is going to be bad for Kaiser Chiefs fans. But let's get to the game, man. Okay, the game itself, like I said, the normal 3-4-3, couple of new faces, like I said, a new player. And this time around, hey, man, look, I think for them, introducing the new players, it was good for them because some of them needed to prove themselves to the coach that they still deserve to be part of the first 11 or they still want to be part of the club. Sibone Undlondle as well, ubabambile kahle in the midfield, Kabelo Dlamini as always. Erasmus, I love that guy. So there was a lot of ball plays, even though the pitch was not as clean as I would like it to be for some very like coupled football to play. But what I've liked for the Pirates system around is the intensity that they play with. And this is maybe one of the things that Amazulu was struggling to keep up with. Remember, like I said, Guti, Amazulu doesn't really have an identity for me. They don't really have a proven formula with this is how they play. This is how you can close them down. They rely too much on crosses. And they don't have enough quality to really match up with Orlando Pirates. Like I said before, for me, I feel Orlando Pirates second to Mamelodi Sundowns has a better squad all round. And if you look at also right now, the coach is really coming with some good ideas. So for me, they were answering or they're asking the right questions in that areas. Like I said, even if I don't like them playing wide at most cases, but you know, they looked very intentional from the first 10 minutes because they scored in the fourth minute. And that goal came from them dictating play, taking the ball, taking the game to them and taking the chances very well. So I think this is a game where this is the Pirates they would have liked to see earlier on in the season. So the results that we are seeing now, this is the kind of play that they've been playing. Pirates has been playing good. I don't know if you guys have been watching all the games. Pirates has been playing like this all season long. The problem is they've been playing in front of most of the opponents, and sometimes there would be too much of the ball being played in the wrong areas. Like they would play side to side. Sometimes they wouldn't really come in between the lines or actually in those channels where they can actually have enough shots. They could have interplay, 1-2, go in trouble the goalkeeper. So it's more of the opponents would sit and allow them to use the width most of the time. And with the width, when you're ripping a lot of crosses, at most cases, it's anyone's ball. But this time around, I think with bringing new faces, the dynamic has changed because you've got a lot of young players, a lot of energy there, intensity, and with how they've been playing, the identity of football they've been, or the brand of football they've been playing now. For me, it was very enlightening to watch this side where they were actually creating a lot of chances and they've got the right players who can unlock defenses like that. So hence why I said that Pirates for me, that game in itself, they would have never lost it at any point. So I didn't see Amazulu really troubling them that much. But to be fair, I didn't expect the 4-0. So there was a big result for Pirates. I think happy people and everyone else is happy to see how things have actually gone so far. So it's fine. So for me, looking at the two teams, I think far and gone, I've seen that. Look, the Pirates looking at their season, I think this is a good campaign for them. For now, to maybe say that Jose Rivero could be for me if they win the Nedbank Cup final he's in the conversation of coach of the season because he would have won 2 trophies and he's won number 2. So they've qualified again. They're back in the CAF Champions League, which is another good thing for me. It was well deserved because I think for me, Pirates are one of the clubs apart from Sundowns that know how to play this in this competition very well. So we'll just see qualifying games if they actually qualify for the group stages, man. But it's a good education for them. So that's what I'm saying. For coach of the season, I see. I would actually here's my vote if they win the Nedbank Cup final. But as far as this game, for me, all the sweets, a good game of football. Games goes all around. And for me, rotation in regards to the squad itself was a look, they have depth. And I think on their side, it favors them because one of the things that we can see from the coaches and the technical team is being able to keep a well-oiled machine or motivate the players to play the games until the last end because these last couple of games are very hard. I think that's one of the things you have to give it to them because you see a lot of players that they've lost a lot of steam, energy levels, they're very fatigued mentally. You can tell that it's been a long season. So you wouldn't exactly be able to see the kind of scorelines that we see. Players still want to play football, they still want to prove themselves. Because now it's a dress rehearsal for the final for them, but for every other team, they're just preparing for next season. So we can already see players playing for their own contracts, renewals, proving to the club that they still want to be part of the squad next season. But how they finished the game off, the professionalism and how they've shown that they can be in the same conversations in Mamelodi Sundowns, that's all round, I think, for them. This is what Paris fans would have liked to see. So it's for me that's what I would have for you guys. But as far as Paris is concerned, congratulations. This is a season that they would have been proud because they've been campaigning, man. I mean, and the last, that's what I'm saying, at least Bona, every season there's a cup or two that they have. And with the inclusion of Uyose Rivero, it's funny, man. I think there was a time where I think the preseason, before even the season started, Kaiser June actually responded to one of the tweets. Alan the Pirates when they appointed the new coach, and look at where they are now. You know, sometimes you have to be humble. Football will humble you, but it will kill you at all death. So what we're seeing now, hopefully they can continue playing the way they are. And we've heard rumors that they wanna beef up their squad, or we don't even know who's going to be leaving the club soon. But looking at the game itself, man, for me, I can say that Pirates were well prepared for this game. They had enough quality to win it 2-0 for me. 4-0 is them exceeding expectations. But Amazula didn't really see them, to be fair. I don't think they had a chance. So for me, that's all I can say. That's all I have for you in regards to this game. Let's see next season, or let's wait for the final, because that's where it's going to be interesting. I think we're going to have an analysis on that, just to have a pre-match interview and just see what way these two teams, Sikukune, what they have in store for that. I think that's where we're going to have enough, enough conversations about that. But for me, that's all I have for you guys this week. As per normal, please continue to like, you continue to subscribe, and click on the notification bell for more videos. Thank you so much. Thank you.